Welcome to episode 25 of the Laced Up Show. This is a show all about sneakers and sneaker news. I'm your host, Chase, with my co-host, as always, Landon. And we have another great episode for you guys. But quick disclaimer, I just want to apologize for the lack of episodes coming out. Landon and I have been busy. And then also shout out to the people that are following us on YouTube. You know, we just hit 5,000 subscribers. So, whoop, whoop. And 5,000 onto 5 million more. But
hey, let's go.
All right, diving right in, we got eBay and Nike SB Dunk Low are returning with a new twist. So this is one of the rare sneakers of all time. So the eBay and Nike SB Dunk Low will be making a return with a new twist, paying homage to the original pair. So this original pair was back in 2003 when it was released, and Nike only produced 3 pairs. And so one of the pairs was sold for $26,000. The other one was cut into 4 pieces, and the final pair was gifted to the late Sandy Bodecker as a 2008 retirement gift. So for this 2022 release, the Dunk Low will return in the same color scheme as the original, but now with this new version, it will feature the clear stripes across the sole and side panels as a nod to where the original eBay Dunk Low sample was cut. Now, this also the heel panels on this will feature the SB branding instead of the eBay logo that was shown on the 2003. But Landon, what are your thoughts on these pairs? And then also, which corporate brand would you like to see get an SB collab?
So this is like really interesting because I always wonder just what it feels like, because you start off saying the first one sold for $26K.
Yeah.
And I think your biggest fear, or I guess my biggest fear, is like if you were like a huge collector, like that's what you buy this stuff for. Like you don't buy the Louis Vuitton Air Force for nothing, like unless you're like $26,000. That's a lot for a shoe.
Oh wow.
Can you imagine paying that? And then like I'm trying to like relate it back to the Tom Brady thing, and then they release more.
Oh, I know.
Like, I'm buying Tom Brady's last football, and then he unretires.
That's
so
I'm
true. Buying I'm buying one of 3 pairs, and one of them was completely destroyed. So I'm buying one of 2 pairs, and now they're coming back out.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be crazy.
I mean,
that'd be a crazy feeling to have that pair.
They're no doubt going to be limited again, and also
but
it's still
3.
No, probably not. I don't know.
No
I don't know
way.
how
They're gonna be limited to like 10,000, because 50,000 is limited.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna be limited to like 10,000. I feel like maybe less.
But
even
then though, like I still think it keeps value, even though they are releasing ones.
Because it
is
slightly
only 2003.
It is slightly different. Yeah. It's gonna look way different because whatever materials were used to make that shoe in 2003, probably none of them were used to make the one in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Just with how far we've come with just product and just stuff like that. And it mentions like a few different things, like they had the clear stripes on there to point back to the original. You're going to have a little bit different branding on the heel instead of having, as much of it. The idea is cool. I mean, eBay's, it's kind of weird how that's kind of like cool now. Like eBay, 7-Eleven, just like gas stations and like selling places are just kind of like
Which
cool
one?
now.
So follow up, which one would you, if you had to choose one other brand, one corporate brand like that, which one should get it done?
Go.
You want Go? Really?
So
you're going
cool.
with a marketplace?
Yeah. Well, because eBay.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I guess.
I mean, you could have chose anything. Amazon.
Yeah, no, I would say.
Apple.
I think Go would be cool too.
I think an Apple Dunk would be gross.
I've seen. I thought I saw like mock-ups for that one time. It was
know.
probably on like some sneaker page, like where they do like this. Imagine if this release happened or something like that, and they just like throw because it was like it was like a Nike swoosh with like the Apple thing bitten out of it or something like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
It looked really cool, but it probably was just like
I might have
some type of fake mock-up or something like that. But I think Goat would be really cool just because.
I bet you Goat's knocking at their door now and be like, "Hey, if you're partnering with eBay, where are we at?"
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, obviously there's all kinds of different brands out there that you could go, because we've seen some of them teased. Obviously, I mentioned the 7-Elevens, but I mean, this is a really clean looking Dunk. I think it's a little different now too. I think this would have been a little better suited months ago, because Dunk hype is kind of like.
Some of them. I say SB Dunk is still there.
You think so?
Yeah.
We haven't seen one released in a minute, I feel like.
No, there's been some few. I've seen some raffles.
Have you seen a few of them?
Yeah.
It's not. They don't release nearly as common anymore. I mean, they're still really nice. And I don't really love eBay right now, so
true.
I don't think I love the shoe as much as I used to. This shoe's probably gonna be like really expensive.
I don't know.
Factor in the eBay fees.
Oh, I guess so.
You gotta pay eBay fees.
I wonder if they're actually gonna release on eBay. That's gonna be interesting.
Dude, that would be crazy.
But
That
at
would be
least
the craziest thing.
At least,
Like,
Netflix Nike,
Netflix.
that'd be kind of gross too. But I know which one out of all the marketplaces, I know there's going to be no StockX Nike collab. Not anymore. They have quite the beef now.
Yeah,
But
no.
moving on, Nike. Landon, what do we got next?
So we got Kanye West calls out Adidas over fake Yeezy slides. Kanye West is back on Instagram, and today he's setting his sights on an unexpected target, which would be Adidas. Ye returned to his account for the first time in weeks to post an image of the 3 stripes and new Adidas 22 slides, accusing the company of blatant copying. Released earlier this month, the updated version of the brand's signature slide features a redesign that Adidas says is inspired by a 3D topography and human expeditions to Mars. And the slide is kind of warped like a 3D print-esque mold and has been previewed in a variety of earth tones. And it's similar to like the Yeezy slide that Kanye West's own Adidas line has, like apparently too close for comfort for Kanye. Like he's not really feeling that. And he called out Adidas CEO Casper Rorsted over the new release. So I mean, I don't know if you've seen the photo. Scroll down if you have. So I mean, if you haven't, the Adidas Adidas release at the beginning of this month, it retailed for $55, and they sold out on Adidas. Which I mean, that's one thing. Like Adidas slides selling out. That's kind of like fishy. But like another release is already advertised for July 8th, and the Yeezy slide from Adidas line, it originally retailed for $55, and now it's since increased to $60. But part of Kanye's statement over this whole thing is that he said, "I'm not going to stand for this blatant copying anymore. To all sneaker culture, this is for everyone who wants to express themselves but feels like they can't because they'll lose their contract or like be called crazy. This shoe represents the disrespect that people in power have to the talent." So he basically kind of feels slighted by this release. I mean, you look at it side by side. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought it was easy. So honestly, what do you think about the story? And just what do you think? Adidas is wrong? Kanye's wrong? Do you think there's that both sides have to wear? What do you think about it?
I mean, it's definitely a great line. I think you got to answer that comment too by Sean. But I think it's a pretty great line when it comes to slide design, because there's not many ways to really recreate a slide design. Like, I mean, overall, it's gonna be the generic. I mean, my old Adidas slide looks similar to the slide there. I mean, design wise, I mean, it's not blatantly copying. I mean, the Yeezy slide has grooves on the outsole or the bottom, while the Adidas doesn't. But I mean, is it weird? No, I don't know. It's definitely gray. Like I definitely see why Kanye West is definitely mad. Like that's definitely justified.
Well, and some of the argument is like Adidas has kind of done this before with some of his sneakers, like the Adidas Tubular Invader and like the Tubular Shadow. They're really similar to like the Yeezy Boost 750 and the 350. So I don't know whenever those came out, because it was like I want to say it was before I was like really invested in the sneaker game. So I don't know how that release went when it came out. And also, you got to imagine, it's one of those weird things. Like his contract is set to expire in 2026. So one of my questions I'm doing in my short is like, do you think there's any chance he stays with Adidas? Because it really seems like he's ready to get out, right? Because we're still talking. So I don't know when he signed his contract, but I mean, the same thing with anything. You start a new, it sounds bad to say, but like you start a new job, you're pumped. But eventually it kind of wears off a little bit and you get into your rhythm where it's like, I'm not going to come in juiced every day for work.
Right.
I'm just going to come in ready to work.
Well,
so like whenever you start your contract, you're like, oh, let's go. I'm pumped. I'm working with Adidas, doing all this stuff. And then eventually someone says something in a meeting you don't like. You're like, oh, okay, that kind of bothered me. It's no big deal. You get 4 or 5 years.
You start losing your control.
4 or 5 years more. And you're just sitting, I mean, and he sounds like he feels slighted.
Well,
and the problem with someone of his like stature and stuff like that is that no one's going to tell him how to feel. He's going to feel how he feels. And if you don't act like you understand how he feels and you think he's like wrong for feeling that way, then it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
Yeah. So I don't know, have you seen the Kanye West documentary? No. All right. So
you said it's really interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm going to watch it sometime.
And so basically he owns like a bunch of land out in Montana, I think. Huge, like 8,000 of acres. Montana, I think it is. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Montana. But I think he said in there, or there's an article or something along the lines where Kanye West wants to bring the manufacturing of Yeezy to America, because currently it's not.
Right.
So with this whole happening and now knowing that his contract's kind of ending at 2026 and he bought all this land, I think he's literally going to cut it off with Adidas and build out factories up in Montana.
That's impressive because that's literally what all the rumblings are about. I don't know if you've seen them, but it's all like, is he going to cut the ties, get the rights to his Yeezy brand and take it?
He's got enough land to build factories.
Like it's not going to be Adidas Yeezy.
Yeah.
It's just going to be Yeezy.
Yeezy?
Yeah.
Yeezy. And then we're going to have Yeezy collabs.
Yeah, because that would be amazing.
Yeah.
You know the one Yeezy
that's
collab
going to
we
build
won't
some
have?
hype.
Adidas.
Yeah, no.
Not if that happens.
No. But
there's no way.
Could you imagine if we get that would be kind of crazy. Could Adidas players sign well, no, dude, we already know. They're Yeezy who was the first Yeezy basketball player? That just happened.
Ooh.
That just happened. Things are definitely rumbling.
It wasn't like someone random.
No, it was a big guy.
It wasn't a huge guy, but someone did just sign to Yeezy, I think. Gosh, dang. I can't remember.
But yeah, no. But I was thinking, I wonder, speaking of that, like I wonder if like Trae Young, I wonder if Trae Young could actually do a collab with Kanye on a Yeezy, even though he's signed with Adidas.
We've seen
Should
plenty,
be interesting.
I wanted to say Nick Young at first just because I know that he's worn Yeezys, like the Yeezy basketball shoes.
Yeah.
He wears them in NBA games. Or he used to wear them. He doesn't play anymore.
Uh-huh.
But whenever he played, which was like within the last 5 years, he'd be wearing like the Yeezy Quantum whatever out there on the court, which is insanity. That shoe is like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You remember we had it in
Still
hand.
blowing it. Yeah.
I think it was like a size 14.
Yeah.
What do you think a dude that's 6'8's wearing?
Yeah.
A size 9?
Yeah. No.
No, probably not.
17.
He's probably wearing a size 14 to 16 or something.
Yeah.
So we got to them like, oh my gosh, this is massive. It feels like a cinder block. It probably felt like a cinder block on his foot.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
This Yeezy stuff, I mean, it's going to be something very interesting to monitor. Sad part about it, nothing's happening for 4 years.
But you know what,
4
though?
years. A lot's going to go wrong in 4 years. In the next 4 years, I'm calling it right now. We got too much time left for
but
there
I
to be,
think
for us to be calling out
sneaker
CEOs.
scene needs that, though.
More drama?
No, they
Oh.
need. Yeah, there's plenty of drama. Trust me. The whole, yeah. But no, I think the sneaker scene needs freshness, And Kanye is someone. If
We lost freshness whenever we lost Virgil Abloh.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the sneaker scene is like in need of
something,
like another like pivot.
And if
the
Kanye
thing
West
is,
has
it's not close.
100% control of his brand,
he'd go crazy.
he's gonna do some crazy stuff.
He go crazy.
And I
with it.
think he's lining up because he just signed. What you remember? We just did another article where he signed an ex Adidas executive.
Yeah. John
Yeah,
Wexler. I think,
Yeah.
or something like that.
So no, something's brewing, man. Hey, John, Kanye, if you want to fly us out there and show what you got, we'd love to go out there and document it. But moving on, we got actually another little sports related, but Aaron Judge actually wants more MLB players to have signature sneakers. So the New York Yankee star outfielder Aaron Judge believes it's time for MLB players to have their own signature shoe line. So Judge quotes, "I feel like if you look around the league, you've got Mookie Betts out in LA, you got Fernando Tatis Jr. in San Diego, you got Acuna down in Atlanta, and a couple of guys on the Yankees. I think it's time for us to bust out some of the sneakers for us." Now, he also says if there is some way for these shoe companies to make their cleats look like off-field shoes, I think that would draw some kids in. So now, right now, there's only 3 athletes in the entire MLB that have their own signature sneakers. So you have Mike Trout with Nike, Bryce Harper with Under Armour, and you have Francisco Lindor with New Balance. But Landon, what are your thoughts on MLB players getting their own shoes?
This would be so cool if it was possible. The commissioner of baseball is why this is like really isn't a thing. Like,
You think?
I legitimately feel that way because it's not obviously you just name people that have their own signature shoes, but the problem with this whole thing is that in my opinion, obviously someone else out there may have a different opinion. That's totally fine. But the cool thing about basketball is that you're not wearing the PG6 black and white every game for home and the PG6 white and black every game for away.
The color, what is that called?
You have restrictions.
Uniform.
It has to be team colors.
Yeah.
It has to be team colors. I think, like, I've actually played in Mike Trout's and I've played in Bryce Harper's. I haven't played in Lindor's. I didn't know he had a deal with New Balance. It's kind of cool. But you'd see this list is way too short if people were really out there wanting to have their thing. You think there's 3 players in the MLB right now that deserve a signature sneaker?
Oh yeah.
There's only 3 in the whole entire MLB
no. Yeah.
that deserve a signature sneaker,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
There's probably only 3 that are like, sure, like I'll wear my own shoe.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, okay, wear your own black and white Mike Trout. I'll wear
Right.
black and white Nike Vapor or whatever, and it's fine. It's no different. So I really think that needs to change. They suck a lot of the fun out of baseball.
They really do.
They really do. I mean, it needs to get faster. It needs to get more. You were trying to get more young people involved. Young people like sneakers.
That'd be
that look
gross.
crazy.
That'd be sick.
So I'm really thinking that, like, if they could do something along those lines, more people would maybe be like, I wish maybe I will try and pursue my own shoe. I wouldn't be surprised if some people are just like, hey, you want to come be an athlete with us and sign with, because there's plenty of athletes, I think, in the MLB that are signed with brands that just don't want a sneaker.
Oh,
And how
yeah.
weird, and
I
how,
don't
but how
know,
weird,
though.
no, how weird is that though? No, I guarantee it's true.
You think?
I guarantee it's true because like there's
I don't know if they've been offered it though.
Huh?
You know?
maybe. I mean, baseball's a tough sport.
Such an old sport.
Christian
man.
Yelich won MVP and then hit like 150 the year
Yeah.
after. Like it is kind.
That was one thing that I was gonna say.
Yeah, there is an element to like.
It's
like you
kind of
gotta be
risky
good.
for the shoe
Mike
company.
Trout is safe.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper's pretty safe. Lindor even had a pretty bad last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, but there's those guys. There's those guys that have been around
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. For sure.
Albert Pujols
So-
could have had his signature sneaker.
Oh, could you imagine? You would have bought that.
100%.
You know?
But
I
the
mean,
thing, but like they take that away from you a little bit because I mean, there's so many restrictions.
Yeah.
There's so many limitations on the shoes. I don't even think they really released any Mike Trouts other than like team colors. It was like they released other than like Angels team colors, but it'd be like team black, team white, team red.
Yeah,
not
super
like,
basic.
Not like the Mike Trout lemon lime with like
Right.
green, yellow, or
Right.
splashes of purple, like something like that. Like that, I really do feel like that's a cool article. I haven't really seen that talked about anywhere. And Aaron Judge, dude, if Aaron Judge is leading the charge on this, there's hope.
Kids Judge definitely
Aaron Judge
deserves a
is the
sneaker.
MLB right now.
Yeah.
Just right now, Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani are like the names in MLB right now.
Yeah.
Mike Trout's Mike Trout. He's like a stud. He's obviously one of the best people to ever pick up a baseball. But like, I mean, yeah, dude, the restrictions don't make a lot of sense other than like control. It's the same way. These owners, the reason there was such a long lockout is collective bargaining between baseball and owners and like control and money. I think this is just about control. This has got to be just about control. You've kind of seen the lashing out at Rob Manfred just over his entire like, just this guy needs to step down. This that like.
Yeah,
I
don't know. I would love to see it, but you know, it's really good that Aaron Judge is actually coming out. So he actually went on the show sneaker shopping. So that's
really.
yeah.
I mean, a bunch of guys do that.
Yeah.
All these guys are sneakerheads. You see Clint Frazier wears Jordan 1s and just puts spikes on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the best way to do
bad.
it. That would be the best way to
It's
do it.
easy to do.
To do normal shoes and then have the players.
That's
just
what people
clean
do
it up.
anyways. Jordan 11 football cleats. You got all these different ways you can make it happen. It's really not that hard to do. It's really just an issue with the MLB. It's like there's limitations on what you can wear.
Right.
There may be the option to pay a fine on it, but whenever you're playing 162 games, you maybe don't want to pay 162 games for the fines.
Yeah, that's
It's a little different than in the NFL. Like if CeeDee Lamb wants to wear his jersey tucked up here and show his abs for every 16
and then
games,
50K.
like it's only 16 games.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
compared to.
I agree. I definitely agree. But yeah, it should be interesting. I would love it. I'm definitely for it. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
So we have our first detailed look at the DJ Khaled Air Jordan 5, We the Best, in this salmon colorway. So DJ Khaled is still meeting with Jordan Brand as he has just revealed his latest Air Jordan 5, We the Best collection. This collection includes an Air Jordan 5 color options, or 4 Air Jordan 5 color options, and the images of the pink and orange colorway have surfaced. So each pair has leather uppers, colorful contrasting accents, We the Best and Nike Air branded heels, quilted inner lining with keep and going labels on the inner tongue. Finished off the design is a translucent outsole with We the Best underfoot of the right shoe. And each pair is going to come with some special box and like some packaging and stuff like that. So in addition to the footwear, you're also going to see some like, matching apparel like t-shirts, tracksuits, different stuff like that and more. But what do you think about this release for DJ Khaled?
I think it's cool. I'm glad it's coming back. I know his Jordan 4s I think his other previous collab was Jordan 4s. And it's been a while. I I think it was a Jordan 4.
There's threes or fours.
Three, yeah. It might be threes, but either way, it's been a long
Another
time.
one. Exactly.
It's been a long time, but yeah, he is getting another one of these releases.
Very iconic. It's weird. You read
now,
these, we the best, and I just hear him in my head.
Yeah.
I love it.
But Jordan 5s, what do you think about the model? You think it's a good move to go Jordan 5? Should he have done like a Jordan 11?
Not if they're trying to appeal to me, but I mean, I don't think they're trying to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I mean, if they were just trying to appeal to me, then I would have picked a different model. But the color, it's not bad. You know, they didn't go with like a Jordan, like I don't know, Jordan 7 or something like way less
like
mainstream, 7 or 8, just like less mainstream. I feel like there's like it's really pretty much cemented. It's like 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. You take a break. You go 9, 10, no. 11, 12, 13, 14, not really. And then from there on up, it's like there's like those ones you skip 7 and 8, you skip 14. Like other than that,
well, you got the
skip
2s.
Number 2. The 2s are just coming back though.
I'm
That's
surprised. I'm
That's
surprised Khaled didn't do 2s. I'm actually kind of surprised on that. Like these aren't Jordan 2s.
Why do you think?
Because everything else is coming out Jordan 2s with collabs. You got Union,
you
know. I'm
We're
surprised.
still waiting on that J Balvin. I noticed it whenever we were setting up this episode. Or did that drop already?
I don't know.
We were setting up that episode for this week and copying off the previous script. I saw it was one of your other articles.
Yeah,
because that was way back whenever we were talking. Because we just had the Mason Chateau whatever Air Jordan 2.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if it got delayed. It might have gotten delayed. These late shipments always throwing stuff off.
We're so busy. I'm not.
Sean, we got a video coming out on that in the future. Definitely be on the lookout.
We're
got a top 5.
Yeah, we're working on a video for that right now.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's an okay release. I mean, I'm not a personal fan of Jordan 5.
You like DJ Khaled though, right?
I respect him. You know, I don't like him. Like I don't like his really like his music. I mean, well, he's not much of a music guy. He's a producer.
Yeah.
So,
but I like whenever he was like a huge motivator. It might have been during COVID whenever he was making all those motivation videos. There's a few things I can point to DJ Khaled.
I just left. All the time when I see DJ Khaled, I see him like that super funny viral
that pair video.
No, not that one.
Oh, that one's funny though.
I
was about to bring it up. Pair video.
Oh.
You remember
him riding on the jet ski?
Shout out to all my pairs.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that one was funny. What one are you talking about?
He's riding a jet ski. You have to look it up.
Did he like fall off it?
No, he's just
riding a jet ski.
Funny. Yeah.
He's riding it around.
Yeah.
He's a funny jet ski rider.
DJ Khaled ran Snapchat in 2016.
Oh, did he really?
That was straight facts. Oh yeah,
that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, man. Throwback on that. But moving on to one of our last articles, second to last articles, we got a good way to end it off on. For at least for me, you got a UK man gets tattooed his favorite Nike sneakers on his feet directly and says he's just tired of paying for shoes. So a man from the UK has set a unique example while showing his love for sneakers. So he has tattooed the design of Jordan 1s directly onto his feet. So guys, if you haven't seen this photo, I would definitely recommend looking it up. And I'll definitely have Landon throw it up on the screen and later. But overall, the retail prices of Jordans are increasing. So he actually might be onto something. But no, really, the tattoo artist, Dean Gunther, said it almost took 8 hours to finish the art, and then also he recorded a time lapse on the whole process and uploaded it on his Instagram. But Landon, what are your thoughts on this? I don't even know. Jordan 1 skin?
Oh my gosh, dude, that looks so bad.
Isn't that crazy?
That literally looks so bad. First off, he's a champ. That had to hurt. Tattoo on the foot, the bones.
Fresh said it sounds about British.
Bro, I got it on the forearm, and that was enough for me. Like that is. I'm just kidding. It did not hurt on the forearm.
How long did your tattoo take?
Like an hour. It wasn't too bad. It's pretty simple.
8 hours? Oof.
Where's that? Can you even see it?
Yeah.
Is there a way to show it?
Go like this. Go like this.
It's on the inside of the forearm. What the heck? There's really no way good to do that. If I was left-handed, that'd be easy. But I mean, dude, for this guy, like
8 hours.
Bro, that is just gross. You know what? I actually don't respect it because if you're gonna do that, you gotta paint the toenails black.
Oh yeah,
you gotta paint the toes
it's
black.
a little weird that his toes are there.
Looks terrible.
I think if his toes were completely black, it'd look a little better. You don't think so? If they actually tattooed his toe.
Incrementally better. It looked like 0.2% better. Yeah. That looks so bad.
Well, here's the thing that I don't get about that. He's gonna put socks on and then put shoes on.
You mean to tell me, bro?
He's gonna only wear flip flops?
You mean to tell me that you think this guy's walking around barefoot for the rest of his life now? That's just to be funny at the pool. That's why he got that tattoo. He's gonna be real funny at the pool. He is gonna get some looks. There's
What's
no
worse,
way.
tattooing hairlines or tattooing shoes on your feet?
100%
Definitely shoes on your feet.
100%.
I would never tattoo my feet.
I can somewhat respect the hairline.
Yeah.
But hey, there's Bosley out there. Just go get some Bosley now.
Yeah.
There's ways around it. But oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I actually saw this. I think I saw this on Twitter. Whenever it happened. I was just like,
I wonder if it would actually fool people though.
no.
You don't think so?
Ain't no way.
At all. Not even a second.
I'd have to see it in person.
Yeah. We'll have to have
What's
him
that
on.
gonna look like in like 40 years?
We'll have to interview him. Huh? They'll look like the fake. They'll look like what is
like, hey,
it?
look, he's got hey, he's got tumbled leather. He's got tumbled leather. It's wrinkling. Oh, that's funny.
That's so good.
That's pretty
that was
good.
good.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be gross. Though. Like, I can't believe that. That's what happened. Like, I wonder how much that tattoo cost. At least
Tattoos
a pair of
do
Jordans.
fade after a while.
Bro, listen to me. Whatever you spent on that, for a tattoo like that, unless you got the cheapest tattoo artist of all time, that had to be like $1,000 more than that.
Yeah, let's say 5,000. That's like
Get
what?
5 pairs of shoes. Cycle them. Cycle them.
I guess
that's what I try and tell people.
Hey, he's
I got a
tired.
ton of-
He's tired of paying for shoes.
Yeah.
He's done.
He's not tired of paying for tattoos. I'd love to see the rest of his body. We scroll up and it's like just tatted everywhere.
There
It's
is.
like,
It looks like he's got a
I know.
tat on
I
his
see
calf.
another one right
But
there.
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's
Yeah.
I love the sneaker culture, man. Getting into this, it's pretty crazy what people are dedicated to.
Bro,
but
that's what I'm saying.
This
In
is
50 or so
another
years,
level.
at 50 or so years, like that's gonna look
Tumbled
50,
leather.
50 is
That's
way far. And, like,
hilarious.
that's good, right?
That was
in,
a
like,
good one.
20 years. In 20 years, that's gonna look rough.
But
If he actually,
bro, it's gonna have that age midsole, man.
literally, it's gonna be a literal age midsole. Sean, I'm working on a video for those. I'm gonna have a video on that coming out soon. All right, but we're on to our last one, right? We're gonna finish it off right
Yep.
here? All right, here we go. So it's time to end this episode with the segment Copper Drop, where Chase and I will look at some of the scheduled upcoming releases and give our opinion on the design. So getting right into it, what do you think about the Union LA Nike Cortez collab in this Sesame colorway?
Drop.
Drop.
Hard drop.
I love these, man.
Really?
I
I don't know.
love the Cortez. I feel like
Not
you
this
think
colorway.
different.
I'd have to
there's
wear
an
'em.
off Nor one that I think that you definitely like. It's like gray with a little bit of blue. All the tan is gray, the red is blue.
Yeah, I almost like way back, like middle school, I almost bought Cortezes from what I remember.
I have some.
But
The first Nike shoe we talk about,
The white
isn't
one.
that crazy?
yeah,
The
you
white-
you,
white, blue,
you have a
and
white
red.
colorway or something, white and
No,
red.
I don't have them anymore.
Oh.
Oh yeah. No, I had the Cortez Kinnies. I got
Yeah.
the house shoes, the Kendrick Lamar collab.
Yeah,
That's the only ones I had. I used to have like the original ones, but now I got like the slip-on ones. These do have the lacing setup. Really cool design though.
I
I'm
don't
copping
know.
these all
Really?
day.
I don't
Copping
know.
these
Drop.
all day. They're comfy too. You need to get a pair of
Interesting.
Cortezes.
I'll have to look
You
at
would
'em.
like some Cortezes, you know?
Maybe. I
and
think I
they
should
really
get
fit your vibe.
I don't know
It's
if I
not-
should take offense to that.
That's not offense. It's their first shoe Nike ever made. You're just never gonna change.
Mm-hmm. I think
You're
I should get some
original.
dunks over Cortezes first.
Yeah, I mean Cortezes are gonna be cheaper, but
I don't know. The way dunks are going,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Just get the ones that get restocked on Nike after the returns.
I know.
we
know.
we contribute to that. But next up is gonna be the women's Nike Dunk High Wash Denim Copper Drop.
Cop. These are clean, man. Why did I swear always the women sizing exclusives are so much nicer than the guys ones.
I know, and really, you
Always,
just missed that
man.
threshold, and I'm like right at it. Like 12, 10 and a half.
I could maybe
probably do
squeeze
it.
in
No,
a
you
10
could
and a
do it
half. I
because
don't know.
of-
I have to see.
They run big.
this-
Dunks run big. So I think you'd be able to do it.
What's a dunk? For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought it was a high.
No.
Dunk or a Jordan 1.
Nah, Dunk High.
I
Dunk
like
high,
that. I like the Jordan high. Yeah. No, it's definitely a
I
cop.
don't love Dunk Highs, but this is fire, and it's like it's releasing like right around 4th of July too. Great 4th of July
For
shoe.
sure.
You kidding me?
Woo!
Oh my gosh,
Super nice.
dude, that'd be looking fresh. But all right, here we go. Next up, we're gonna finish it off with a few Jordan Brand releases. How do you like the Air Jordan 1 Low Mystic Navy?
These are okay. I do like the what is that called? Satin or whatever that material is. Whatever it is. What is that called? It's matte. It's matte. It's matte blue.
Okay.
I like the matte blue. I don't know about the tumble black leather. It's a little meh, but it's
Drop a
okay.
drop.
I'd probably
Drop a
drop.
Drop. I dropped these two. I mean, I always try and keep it in the context of what the shoe is. Like, as far as the Jordan 1 Low drop, would I wear it? I mean, like, probably. if it was in my collection, but I wouldn't really go out of my way to buy this one.
Yeah, exactly. Out of all the other Jordan ones out there, there's a lot better ones,
Yeah, no,
in my
for sure.
opinion.
I think it's a little too solid black. Like maybe I don't know what they would have had to do.
They should have made the I like the
black
paneling.
overlay in the front half. I think if they made it blue instead, I don't know if that'd throw the whole shoe off with the toe box.
Well, then what? Black. You hit the black the toe then.
Yeah, like that one right there.
Right.
They made
Oh,
that
the mid.
black.
The mid panel.
Yeah, the overlay. No, not the mid panel. Right in front of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they
No,
made,
they'd
if
have
they-
the- they'd
but
have
then
the
it'd
black
have
on
the
the-
blue toe. But
yeah.
I don't know. See, that's why it's a drop because there's no way to fix it. And then the last one to look at is the Air Jordan 1 High Stage Haze, cop or drop.
These are clean. This is a cop.
Gotta be a cop. So
Yeah.
a neutral colorway.
Very nice.
These things, like, it's crazy.
It's like the Jordan 1
These basic Jordan
mid
1 highs
shadows.
now.
The shadows are doing very
You can
well.
get them at retail or below now.
I don't know,
Almost.
man.
Almost guaranteed.
Stage Hey, this one has a chance.
Right now
not
they're
to
at
break.
or around it.
I know it's
They're
crazy.
at or around it. It's crazy.
It's crazy. What is the patents? The patent ones? Patent breads?
Uh-huh.
Like 130.
The Jordan 1 High, like the Rebellionaire, whatever that one was. Like
That one's
they're
horrible.
like under retail.
That
Some
one's
of
horrible.
them are under retail.
That one's
That did
so
not used to be a
bad.
thing. That did not used to be a
Man,
thing.
I'm telling you,
Limited
people-
releases being under retail
Well, you know why?
did not used to be a thing.
There was a whole controversy that I saw. Side note, sorry, that was our last sneaker. But side note, I saw on Twitter there's a whole big feed. StockX is letting through a lot of fakes, man.
No way.
Yeah, like they're New Balance too. Like 2002 R's, like random New Balances are like coming out, and they're just like, yeah.
Dang, people
fakes.
sending
Like,
in fake New Balances now too?
bro, New Balance honestly has way more hype than Jordan ones,
Right now it probably does.
for sure.
Well, they don't release as many shoes either.
Well, I think the designer Joe Fresh Goods is like carrying him.
Salib Bembry.
Bembury,
Bembry.
is?
Yeah.
He's all right.
He's good, dude. He's got a new one coming
His
out
shoes
too,
are
I
kind of
saw.
crazy though.
His shoes are crazy, but like they
I
do
don't know.
good.
I don't know about the 2002 R. I think it's that one that he collabed
Sounds
on.
like it.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's all right, but definitely confidence. Jordan
Not a
1
bad
Stage
week. We
Age.
got a few cops mixed in. Wait, did we just get? No, we got a few cops mixed in there. That's basically the goal the entire time. Just see if I can get you to say cop at least once. I don't think we've had 1 week of all drops yet, but it's been 25.
Ooh, it's been
episodes.
close.
That's-
I think I've had 1 out of 5 for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think 1 out of 25 been. We'd have to go back and rewatch them if I ever get time. But that's gonna wrap up this episode. Thank you guys for taking some time to watch. But until next time, peace.